Hey guys, welcome to Excel tutorial channel again and another episode of statistical function and formulas in Excel. So in this video we are going to cover average if function in Excel and also average ifs function in Excel. So average if function in Excel calculates the average of cells that meet one criteria and ifs, as you know, meet multiple criteria. So if you want to practice this particular chapter with me, you can find the link in description box, which will redirect to our own website, and you can download the Excel file from there. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do it, because we are going to cover each and every functionality of Excel in this channel. And you can also log on to exceltutorial.net to watch and learn from the latest video. So let's get started. So here we have a very basic sheets and different scenarios I have created to explain each and everything about Excel average if function. And here we have product codes. So we have also have today's sales numbers here. We have also implemented 0 and NA errors, so to cover all the basics, all the criteria from where we are going to learn in this function. So without further ado, let's start with the basics. Okay, so average if function calculates the average of cells that meets one criteria, right? And in this particular example we are going to find average of sales of product A only. As you can see, there are many repetitive sales value of product A, 1, 2 and 3 here. So while calculating the average of these three, it will be difficult to do it manually, but we can do it easily with the average if function. First of all, we need to enter the average if function here. We select the average if function from the drop down menu and click the tab, and it will open the parentheses of our formula function. So now we have two main criteria to fulfill, and the one is optional, but we are going to use it anyway. So first will be the range of our criteria. So range we need to select for our criteria. Our criteria is we need to find the average of sales of product A. So here we need to select the range where the product A is. So product A is in this range, so we have selected the range that. And you can make it an absolute reference if you don't want to overlap your cells and you want to lock it up, then you absolute reference using FO. Now moving on to the next argument, which is the criteria. So criteria will be entered as a text string. Text string will be the product A, so we will add that in between quote and unquote like that. So it's a capital A. So here we get our criteria done here, but we need to select the range where the number of sales of A lies. Okay, so range is this, where the average range is. So average range is this, the set of number. So we just select that and click the F4 to make it an absolute reference, close the parenthesis. So here we go, we get the 41 is the average of sales of product A. So that's how you can use averages if function in Excel. So hope you understand how to use it in this scenario. Suppose here we have a product here, which you can see strawberry, blueberry, apple, banana, raspberries and pears, and you want to calculate average of all these products except apple here. Okay, you want to calculate the average of strawberry, blueberry, banana, raspberry, oranges and pears, but you want to accept the apple product here. So you can use that easily with the help of average if function using the not equal to operator. So if you haven't watched the not equal to operator, you can watch that in our channel, which we have covered in detail. So what is not equal to operator? Not equal to operator is this. Okay, so we will use the average if function to fulfill this criteria. Just enter the average if function, open the parenthesis. So here we have one range. So range will be the criteria range will be this, obviously. Okay, so criteria will be not equal to apple here. So for that we need to open the quote here, add the not equal to operator. Okay, and add the product name, which is apple, unquote it. Now moving on to the average range. So average range will be this, right? And close these parentheses. So it will give us our answer, average of all the product except apple here, so which is 37.33. So hope you understand how you can utilize operator like not equal to here to use in your scenario. So in the next part we are going to cover the wildcard functionality in AVERAGEIF function. So what is the wildcard functionality? So if you want to learn more about the wildcard functionality, you can watch the video in our channel. So there we have deep into it, where you can use the operators like asterisk mark, where you can select your data according to characters defined in your arguments using those wildcard operators. So in this, suppose we have a strawberry, blueberry and raspberry here, right? So I want to calculate all average of all the berries here. So you can either select one by one like that, or I know Excel is made for the smartest people, so you can apply a wildcard matches here. So you can use the asterisk mark to add any character before the word you have specified. As we know, we have a common word between these three terms is berry, right? So we can use the asterisk mark to include any characters before berry to find out the average of all the berries. Okay, so how we can achieve that? First, we need to enter our AVERAGEIF formula function. So here we have a range and criteria. So we will select the range where our criteria lies. So our criteria lies in the name, which is berries. So we just select the berries here, comma. So here comes the trickiest part. So wildcard operator like asterisk mark is this little star mark which you have above the 8, shift plus 8. So here you can add a asterisk mark. So it implies that any characters before the term we will mention, which is berry, it will include all that and find out the average of those characters. Okay, so first we need to open the quote. Okay, now we will add the asterisk mark here. Now we will type the berry here, unquote it. Now where is the average range? Average range is this. So we have selected the average range, close the parenthesis. So there you got it. You have got the average of these three numbers, which is 37.66. So hope you understand how you can use this wildcard operator, that is asterisk, where you can perform such scenarios in smartest way. So there's also another wildcard operator which is called the question mark. Suppose you want to find the average of only 5 character product codes. So here we have a 5 character product code, which product codes are 5 letters. So here we have an apple and I think it's a pears. So we have a 2 product who have the 5 characters here. So you can also do that with the help of question mark, which is also a wildcard operator. So how we can achieve that? We can easily done that with the AVERAGEIF. Just select the AVERAGE function here, it will open the function. So first will be the range criteria will be this, and now open the code. Now we want to find the average of all 5 character fruits or product here. So to select any 5 character product here, we don't need to add any product code or something like that. We just use wildcard operator like question mark here. 1 2 3 4 5. We have told the Excel that any characters or any 5-letter characters available in our range, which is G2 to G8, should be selected. Okay, so it will select all the 5 character words here, numbers or whatever. So in the next will be the average range will be this. So we will just close the parenthesis. So there we get the 40.5, which is the average of apple and pears. As you can see, it's 81 divided by 2 is 40.5. Hope you understand how you can use wildcard operators to perform such calculation. Okay, so in the next part we are going back to this first table here. So now in the next scenario we are going to calculate average ignoring zeros. As you can see, there are product code where our outcome is zeros here, like 0 and this, and to ignore those values that are 0, we can use AVERAGEIF function with custom criteria. So what will that criteria will be? So it's very simple. You just need to select AVERAGEIF function. So we have a range of our numbers are this, to include everything here. So now criteria will be quote unquote, it should be greater than 0. Okay, it should not be 0 or it should not be in the minus. It should be greater than 0, such that if any value which is greater than 0 should be selected as criteria for our average of our sales here. So you don't need to add any other argument like average range, because we have already selected the average range here. So now close the parenthesis. So there you go, you get your average of 29.25 of every number here. So hope you understand how you can calculate average ignoring zeros here. So now here comes the magical part. It has also ignored the error here. Okay, so here this formula will be applied to both, to ignoring zero and also ignoring any errors. So if we just calculate the average of this set of number like this, it will revert back the same answer. Why? Because the condition we have entered here is number should be greater than 0. It will also ignore the number who has a 0 value or any other text strings or any other value such as our error here. So it will eradicate both with the same formula. It will ignore the zeros and it will ignore the error here. So hope you understand how we can use AVERAGEIF function to calculate average ignoring zeros and errors in Excel. So hope you understand how to use the AVERAGEIF function in different scenarios. If you have, click the like button, and in the next video we are going to cover its sister function, which is called AVERAGEIFs in Excel. So see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.